Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's very early in the morning. We're going to a boot sale today. It's a new one, never been to it. It's about an hour's drive away, but we thought we'd give it a go. You know, why not? And we've also got a boot sale tomorrow. But for today, just this one boot sale. And let's hope we find some good stuff. Because I want some good stuff.
The two of us. Cheers, thank you. Right, thank you. How much for the hoodie?
That would be, just of my son, £2.
£2?
Okay.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah, it comes off.
I mean, that'll come off.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that for £3. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's quite good.
Let me give you the hanger.
Oh, yes, please.
There we go.
This is hanger. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it.
You've changed for
I suddenly realised.
you've changed for five.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
This one, I just get the other pound, 1 second.
Yep, no worries.
Deep down in there. There we are. Thanks very
Right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Or 360 and PS3, is it?
Looks like it, yeah. And some Wii.
Oh, that's one there.
Yeah. Take a chance on it.
How much are you saying?
£2. Yeah.
Thanks. I think that's the
Awesome.
value.
Thank you. Four.
Nice one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cheers, thank you. Oh, how much are your books here?
50p.
These ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, those,
Those ones?
Sorry. No, they're abandoned.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take them for a pound. I'll take them for £1 each. That's still good to me. Yeah. Do you have change for a 10? Yeah.
No, we're a cat whiskey. We just want
Yeah, just get it all
to
gone.
stuff and paste
Yeah.
some vegetables.
Yeah. There we go.
Change there? There is.
And thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
How much for the hoodie?
That's
20. Okay. How much for the phone?
£5.
Is there a charger?
Yes, underneath. If you pull the bumps out,
Yeah.
everything's all there. It's
Okay.
in good working order.
Awesome. Yeah, take it for a £5.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Right, let's put that in there and I'll grab the... You change for a 10?
There you go, lovely. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
What else coming through?
And the Wii's 3 for a tenner. That's good. The Hot Wheels, what about these Hot Wheels? Well, you got that one there, and you got a few here as well. Don't
Yeah, I'll
you?
take that one.
Lovely.
Yeah. Bye. Cheers,
Lovely.
thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
No worries.
That's more money for you and me. There you go. Just
you go.
earned some money.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
This thing here, I'm asking £10. What do you want on this?
How much on the Wii remotes?
3 for a tenner.
3 for tenner? I'll take those as well then. Yeah, I'll take
Okay,
3.
I'm going to go. I've got loads of customers here, loads of money. I'll catch you a bit later. Bye, mate. Cheers, bye.
Yeah, I'll take all 3, yeah. What's that?
Do 150 for that, mate. Got change for that. Don't.
Everyone keeps coming here with tenors.
If you don't, I'll go find it.
Right, cheers. Thank you very much. I got 3 there. There you go. Cheers, thank you. Bamboo clothing. I got 2. There we go.
Have a good scrounge. That's the best way because
Yeah,
when it
It's
comes
all
to
like
clothes,
mixed
it's all
in.
mixed in, yeah.
put them in a pile of little ruin, as you know.
Just get those ones. There you go. £3. Thank you. How much on your ashtray? Yeah, I'll take it £2. Here we go.
That is Club Indian tonic water.
Oh. How much is that one?
Yeah, so
£2. £4? Yeah, I'll take both.
so you like advertising things like the ashtrays or
Well, I'm a reseller, but I know some of them sort of things go quite well online.
yeah. What other things are you interested in reselling?
To be honest, anything. Literally anything that I can
Yeah.
see making money on. Right, well, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
And we're back from the boot sale. It was a pretty decent one. Got a good amount of stuff. I didn't get as much like non-clothing as I was hoping. I was trying to like had it in my mind that I wanted to buy loads of like new interesting stuff, but I didn't see that much that just caught my eye. Or if I did see it, it was just too overpriced. So I couldn't get too much stuff that's not clothing. But we will go through everything I picked up. There is a massive pile of clothing, like all this clothing I picked up. I picked up a lot of things that were quite cheap, like £1, so that I can put them on my tilt stream. Tilt stream for the rail. Did a tilt stream last night, sold everything. Packaging those after this. But yeah, first we'll go through all this. So, first item of clothing. I'll try going through these as quickly as possible because it's gonna be a long video otherwise. First item of clothing. Hugo Boss plain white t-shirt. I did buy this to put on tilt, but it did. When I got home, I saw that it had some like faint stains on it. I was gonna also try and see if it fits me. It is my size, but it's a slim fit. I'm not too keen on slim fit. But if we can't get the stains out, I'll just list it for what I paid for it, just to get my money back. You couldn't really see the stains, you know, in the bright sun at the boot sale. But oh well, that was the only thing that I would really class as a fail. Well, maybe. This is something I just bought for the tilt stream. It was 50p. It's a women's Nike like cropped sweatshirt. That'll go on my next tilt stream. My goal was to also pick up clothes for that tilt stream, or for my next tilt stream. And I did get a fair few things. Got some women's Levi chinos, well, kind of chinos. But yeah, those were £2. Those will also be going on my tilt stream. Those would sell for like 15 quid by themselves, but you know, I want to build up some tilt stream stuff. Start doing a regular stream. Then we've got 2 Joe Brown's t-shirts, just simple Joe Brown's. These will also go on the stream. All these first items are ones that are going to go on my stream. There's that Joe Brown's. Then there's another one, you know, a nice graphic Joe Brown's. They were both £1. Obviously, for stuff to go well on tilt, I need to get it really cheap, so I'm only putting stuff on there that's either like £1 or very close to £1. Like, I don't mind putting some things on there that I got for £2 if I also bought some things for like 50p. So it sort of averages out, you know. Another thing for the tilt, just simple Adidas t-shirt. Paid £1, will go on tilt. Another tilt thing. Yet again, paid £1. Nice Vans, like Hawaiian style t-shirt. Very summery, should go well this summer. There's that. And another thing I paid £1 for. Another Joe Brown's, but a very more, like, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but more crazy pattern. But yeah, it's very floral, size medium, good size. I'll back that on tilt as well. Some of these stuff, I don't want to get everything just for tilt, and obviously I need stuff to list myself. Obviously I will get more if I list it myself. But the good thing about having some stuff for tilt and some stuff for my listing myself is that I don't have to spend so much time listing. If I do a tilt stream and sell 35, 40 items in an hour or whatever, then that's a lot quicker than me sitting and listing those items. Last item for the tilt stream, Hugo Boss polo shirt, paid £1. So that'll go on tilt. Obviously that stuff I could make better profit on if I listed it myself. But that's why I want to do some stuff for tilt, some stuff for listing myself. So now on to things that I'm listing myself. Actually, technically, one of these shirts I'm going to put on tilt as well. I'm not going to show you them individually. They're both 2 Timberland check shirts. I'll list one myself and I'll put one on tilt. So that'll be the tilt one. And that one I'll list myself. Now on to the other clothes I brought. Pair of Wrangler jeans. Can't go wrong. Pair of Wranglers. Paid only £2. I've been selling Wranglers all the time for like 20 quid. These have got like a tiny mark on them, so I might just list them for like 15 quid. But from £2, easy. Then, I won't show you these ones individually. These are 2 of the exact same t-shirt, one slightly more faded, but they're WWE t-shirts, wrestling. They were £1 each. They are Dean Ambrose, the wrestler, like graphic tees, £1 each. And then another WWE t-shirt. This one's a bit different. What did I say? Braun Monster Among Us. I don't know which wrestler that is, but yeah, another WWE t-shirt. Came from the same person, also £1. Some WWE wrestling t-shirts can sell for really good money, so I know I'm going to get at least a tenner for each of those. This was a nice one. So women's, I don't normally sell that much women's, but it's a very nice embroidered diesel spell out. Women's. It was very nice. It was only £2. I'll list that one myself. I'll probably list it for like, I don't know, 15 quid? 15 quid? I think that'd be perfect. Now this is the thing I got really cheap, which I could put on tilt, but I don't think it's a brand that people on tilt know of. So I don't think it will sell well on there. But if you don't know this, you can't really see anything from the front of it. But this is Bam Bamboo Clothing. Bam Bamboo Clothing sells pretty well. But it's more of an eBay thing. Not a tilt thing. I think it might do alright on Vinted. But it's definitely not something that anyone on tilt wouldn't have heard of. This was a really nice find as well. It's a pair of Gant trousers. They're a big size, they're like waist 40. I don't know what material the class is as, because it's not chino, but it's like, it's not corduroy either. It's somewhere in between. I don't know what you call that, but these Gant trousers were only £3. £3 for Gant trousers. Right, we have 2 more items of clothing. This is one that I'm tempted to put on tilt. Just a Nike Air t-shirt. It did cost me £2 though. But I just thought, if you can't see it, it's got like a nice pattern on the front. Nice ticks. It's got multiple ticks, tick, 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 tick. I thought they looked pretty cool. It's a double XL. Tempted to put it on tilt. See how it goes. Some of these t-shirts did alright on my stream last night. But we'll see. We'll see. I might tell that one myself. We don't know. But this is one I'm selling myself. Trap Star hoodie. Trap Star hoodie. I believe I paid £2 for this. And I'll probably list it up for like somewhere between 12 and 15. You know, something simple. When you get stuff cheap, you can list it cheap and then it will sell quicker. That's the way you got to do this. Alright, now that is all the clothing. Then we have this bag here of stuff that's not clothing. And we'll try and go through this as quickly as possible. Now, I did get some games. Nothing crazy. I'm trying to find the ones which are brought in a bundle together. Brought that. Yeah, so someone was doing games for £1. So I just bought these 4. Elder Scrolls Online Somerset. I was just guessing with most of these, but they're £1, so I know I can make like at least £3 on Vinted for these, so not a big issue. Cooking Mama on Nintendo Wii, babysitting Mama version. That PS2 game I only bought because I'd never heard of it before. It's not a big one. I think it only sells for like somewhere between £3 and £5, but I'd never heard of it before. Looked interesting. It was £1. So yeah, I'll put that on Vinted. And then finally, a Lego Batman. Lego games tend to do pretty well. So they were all £1. I know I can get at least like £3 on each. So that's £4 into technically minimum 12, I'd say. And then someone else was doing some games, but they wanted £2 each or 3 for a £5. Now, only reason I picked these up was because of this game. Singularity. I know this one sells for at least around 10 to 12 from what I saw on eBay. I think CEX sell it for £8, but I think on eBay it goes for about 10 to 12. Singularity. So that's completely doubled our money anyway. But I thought if they're doing 3 for a £5, I'll get a few more. I got WarioWare, Smooth Moves. I thought this would be worth more than it is. It only sells for like £3 to £4, but oh well. It was in good condition. WarioWare, I think I've sold it before. And then there was Need for Speed Pro Street on the Nintendo DS. So I got these 3 for a £5. I think that one sells for about £6 or £7. So that one's like 3 or 4. So that's like 10. That's like 10 to 12. So from a £5, it'll get me about £20. About £20. And then something that I thought was really good that I found. I saw a pile of books on this lady's table, and right at the bottom was these 2 Pokemon strategy guides. Well, this first one is a strategy guide. I thought the second one was like a strategy guide too, but this first one, black and white Pokemon strategy guide. They were £1 each. £1 each. I think this one sells for about a tenner, and this one I'm not actually 100% sure of because I thought this was a different one when I picked it up. But this is like the Pokedex guide. So I'll have to look this one up. But I know that it's going to be at least a tenner as well. So that's at least £2 into £20. That could be even more. That could be like 15 to 20. I still need to look this one up. Because I thought it was Pokemon Black and White 2 strategy guide. But it's actually not. It's like a Pokedex guide instead. But I think that's at least a tenner on that one. So minimum £2 into 20. Then we have some soft toys. I saw all 3 of these from Animal Crossing, the game. They were £2 each or 3 for a £5. I know that they sell for about £10 each. I've sold some Animal Crossing plushes before, but these ones aren't like the standard obvious characters, so they tend to go for a bit more because they're not so mass produced. So I know that one sells for a tenner. That one I've seen sold for a tenner. I can't really find many of that one online, but I'm pretty sure I can get a tenner on it as well. There are people listing it for like £20. There's not many sold, so I reckon if I list it for a tenner, I can get it sold. If everyone else is listing it for like £20. But yeah, £5 for the 3 into about 30. Then we have some more interesting things. I don't sell many of these, but I saw some other resellers always picking up like ashtrays with like brands on them. This is a black and white Scotch whiskey ashtray. I quickly looked it up while I was standing on an opposite stool when I saw this. It sells for around the £10 to £12 mark. Asked the guy how much he wanted for it. He said £2. I was like, I'll take it. Then he said he had another one. He spent a little while trying to find it because he said he had it and it was just here, but then he just couldn't find it. So he went and dug around for me, and I was just standing there waiting, and then he dug out this one. I thought he wanted to charge more because it's a bit bigger. It's a Club American Ginger Ale ashtray, but he said £2 as well. So £2 for that one. I think they both sell roughly for around the £10 mark. So it's £4 into £20 from those ones. But I know some ashtrays can go for good money. So if you do see some ashtrays with some branding on them, be sure to look them up. Some of them can go for crazy money. Then we have some really good things. Well, not so really good. This is technically kind of a fail. It's kind of a fail. Basically, I saw someone selling Nintendo Wii remotes. He wanted the 3 for £10. They sell for about a tenner each. I checked the batteries on like 1 or 2 of them, I think, and then I realised after I got home that some of them have battery leakage, so I obviously didn't check all of them. But I know the good one is all in good condition. A couple of these are looking pretty worse for wear, but I'll test them all. At a minimum, I can get 10 to 12 for that one. and then spares and repairs on the others can get me other two, can get me another tenner. So at least 20 quid, but I'm hoping if they clean these up and all three of them are working, I can get 10 to 12 on each one. So that's £10 into a possible 30 plus, or at a minimum 20. So it's a bit of a fail. I should have checked them all, but I checked one and one was like perfect condition, and then I guess I just assumed that the others would be as well. But now, something that was quite surprising to find is the last two things I picked up. Well, not last two things I picked up, the last two things for me to show you. Get the bag. I've sold some of these recently, and they weren't boxed, but I don't know they sell. 2 Doro phones, boxed, both with chargers. I got these both from completely different people, opposite ends of the boot sale, and they both wanted a £5 for each one. So, £5 into a possible. I think I sold that one before for like 30 quid, and I think this one goes for 25 to 30. But I know these Doro phones go very well. I've sold a couple very recently. I sold one unboxed for £23, I think, £23. So I know boxed with chargers, these are easy money. So if you see Doro phones, be sure to pick them up. Right, and that's all the pickups for today. It wasn't as many crazy things as I was hoping. I was hoping for more like £1 and 50p items of clothing, so I can do a lot more stuff for my tilt show. But I got a decent amount. I'm going to a Bootsale tomorrow as well, so hopefully we'll find some more. And I was hoping for more crazy random things, but I just couldn't see them today. Or if they were there, I just didn't know, I didn't have the knowledge. Or they were just too expensive. I did ask about a few things. Some people were asking crazy prices, but I did everything I could and came away with some good stuff. I think I spent a total of about £66, I think. It came to about £66. And I know these two phones should get back practically most of that. Probably all of it. If they go for £30 each, pretty much all covered. Alright, we should probably bring this video to an end. I've got to get sorting this stuff, and because I did a tilt stream yesterday, I've got to package that whole rail. I think there's like 30 items on there. And I've also had about 10 or 11 sales of my own, but that'll be in the next video. So I've got to package all that, got a lot of packaging to do. So we'll end the video here. Please do like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.